teeth whitening. Strips.
Oh yeah.
Where do we start? Where do we finish with all this?
So another myth with teeth whitening is it doesn't like take a layer off your teeth that people sometimes think. Yeah.
But what are the different versions? Because I'm meant to be getting mine slightly whitened. I don't. Yeah. I want them. That's that. Weirdly, the one thing I'm nervous of is the whitening because I don't. I mean, I like the colour of my jumper, but I don't think I want my teeth to look like that.
Yeah. And I think when you're whitening your natural teeth, you don't really need to worry about that.
Okay.
Because they'll just get to where your teeth get to. Everyone's got like a max.
But is it like you nip in, have it done, you come out again, or is it something you do over time?
You can do it like that.
Because I tried it once, and it was I had the retainer things a while ago, injected some stuff into it. My gums went fucking purple. I woke up and I thought, what the hell's this? So I had to stop doing it. It was so painful.
You probably put quite a lot of gel in it then, maybe.
Probably. I'm a bit, firm with my hand.
Yeah.
Not like that. Sorry. Grow up, Olivia. But yeah, fine. I was putting too much in there.
Probably. Or the trays didn't fit properly.
Okay.
And it leaked out onto the gums. Teeth whitening is totally safe, okay?
Yeah.
As long as you're not using like banana skins and whatever acids and stuff to do it.
Yeah.
But you get properly fitted whitening trays made for your mouth from the dentist. We can take digital scans or impressions to do that. It's super simple. And then you get a safe whitening gel that you wear either in the day or overnight, and you do it yourself over a period of time. That will give, which is about 2 weeks, that will give you the best result for whitening. Okay. It will take your teeth to your natural white. It will never take you to what you're worried about.
The veneer white. Yeah.
That's when someone has picked a veneer colour that's way too white. And you see that with certain celebrities. Like I can spot when someone's had dentistry done when their teeth are just too opaque in white colour, or the tone is wrong. So what I'm always looking at when I'm picking the colour for our veneer treatment is the colour of your eye. The white of your eye is what I use to match the colour of my veneers. Because
when I was boozing heavy, mine were yellow.
Yeah. So, and then we have to kind of look past the temporary changes to see what a true colour is.
She's a booze hound, no, she.
But
that's so interesting, actually.
Yeah, the reason for that is if you walk into a room and people don't know you, let's say, and they spot Liv's had her teeth done.
Yeah.
That is probably because the teeth are not in harmony with the complexion of your face.
Yeah.
So you don't want the two whitest parts of your face, which are your eye and your teeth, to be fighting against each other and one winning.
See, stuff like that, I've never heard that side of it. People would never explain it. It makes total sense.
If it's within harmony, and I don't mean it's like exactly the same colour, but that I talk about it as tone.
Yeah.
Some people have warmer tone in their eye and some people have colder tone. So if I was picking and layering this is why making it is such a big thing. You can't just make it and just fit it on. You have to layer it differently in the ceramic. So we would pick colder tones in our lab versus warmer, depending on what someone needs. If I give someone who's got a white, cold eye, warmer teeth, even though it's the same shade, like it could be the same coat, their teeth will always look yellow. And the other way around, if I make
that's actually fascinating.
Yeah.
What would I be? What kind of tone am I offering?
The big night last night.
I haven't had a drink in 3 months.
No, you were on a colder tone.
Oh, cold eyes.
Which is good, but you're not like strikingly cold. So I would go with a blend. I would make the base of my veneer in a colder tone, and I would layer it with warmer on the front to give you the blend.
This is very interesting. So everyone work out what your tones are, or ask for your tones.
What's your Pantone?
Charcoal. That's not a teeth thing, is it?
So okay, so all these like dark toothpaste.
Yeah.
Think of it as if you put your sofas are like nice and white, right?
Oh God.
If I pour something dark over it and then I wash it away, you're going to see a white thing. So your eye will immediately go from looking at something dark to looking at something white.
So it's trickery.
There's a bit of trickery in it.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
God, but this is so crazy, isn't it? Because these things get so hyped up. Oh, try my charcoal toothpaste.
I know,
it's
and
a
then
load
TikTok
of
and all that
rubbish.
stuff, it just like goes wild, which is fine. But I mean, that demonstrates what you were saying earlier about how teeth are like a thing. So something like that can go so viral. It just tells you how many people are
but
like,
it's
wanting to have
scary
white
because
teeth.
if you look at the average age of like a TikTok user, they're young.
Yeah, they're young, yeah. And also it's like any home remedy is like catches on, doesn't it? So it's like, I'll mix some bicarbonate soda with this and that and a bit of lemon peel.
Oh yeah, the one at the moment's the castor oil in the belly button. Is this a thing? Does this help with debloating? Don't look at me like that. I've seen it everywhere. Have you not seen it? People falling asleep with their stomach bands.
It's probably not going to do you any harm, is it? But
trying a bit of castor oil. You could also try my lube if you want, but not on your belly button. Anyway, moving on.
Okay, so whitening, how they're you said different ways of doing it. If you go in and you have a light put on your teeth, we now know part of that is also an illusion as well. So we got rid of our lights because I just don't think it's a real thing. The gels whiten the teeth, not by stripping enamel, but by pulling out stain from within the tooth, and that's safe. When you go in and have a light put on the tooth for a couple of hours or whatever, and you walk out with whiter teeth, part of that result is because your teeth have gone dry. So if you think of a stone like a rock on the river, when it's like a drought, that will look chalky and white. When there's water over it, it looks darker. When your teeth are hydrated with saliva and they're in your mouth, they will look darker than when they're dry. So part of it is dry. And we know because we did an experiment. I put 2 members of my team in one room with the light, with the gels and everything, and they both had the same starting shade. And I put 2 people with just, those rings you get from that game, that speak out, it's like that, just dry. They both were exactly the same after the 2 hours.
Really?
In the chair. No different. So then what you would usually get with those lasers is you get whitening trays afterwards, which are the things that are actually whitening your teeth.
It's not the other stuff. Okay, got you.
So we bin the lights, and we still get phone calls, like even on a daily basis, 2 or 3. Do you do in-house whitening? And we're trying to explain to people that actually it's just not.
That's what I meant about that. Okay, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Do you find it slightly disheartening? Not disheartening, but annoying when you hear of other dentists doing certain things like that purely just to make money? When you're like, for you, from your perspective, it's more like artistry and genuinely wanting to help people. Obviously, the paycheck's probably great, but...
I mean, I tend to personally just stay in our lane, right?
Yeah.
I try and my personality is I just don't really want to be distracted by what other people are doing. So if I'm focusing on improving where we are, then we'll just get better and better and better all the time.
Oh, that's such a nice positive thing. I'm such a bitch. I just think, you know what, you should fail.
And I have an academy where we train dentists on how to do our type of treatment, like the facially driven design, the feather veneers, the handmade trial smile, like get all this stuff done. Because I want that to be the norm. I don't want to see heavy preparations, ugly teeth, artificial stuff, people being left with problems. I don't want to see that. So that's what annoys me.
Yeah.
What annoys me is when I see people who have come to see me afterwards and they've seen someone who claims to have an amazing reputation down the road in London or wherever else in a really high-end clinic, and the work is not what I would consider to be the most aesthetic or most functional.
But do you think what's happened is some influencer's probably gone there or done a job with them, promoted them, and then everyone's going, oh my God, they're amazing, I should go?
Yes, and I think that's one aspect. Some to do with marketing, right? Like however people are marketing themselves. I also think there's a lot of people that have been doing this for quite some time, and we all need to continue to innovate. Like maybe there'll be one day where I go stale, right?
Yeah.
And someone else comes up with something that's going to make me look like old-fashioned. But there's still that happening.
But do you keep up with, like, do you do certain courses now that sort of keep up to date with the different trends and all that stuff?
Yeah, we just now, because we have our own lab and we're teaching, we have to be pushing stuff all the time. So we have like 10 different materials, which sometimes for a patient, and they don't always know, we will make 3 sets of veneers.
God, you sound like a bloody good dentist.
Just for our own, not for them, because we know which one's right for them.
Yeah.
But it's a good opportunity for me to test different things. And I'll try them in and stuff, and then they'll have the one that's the right one for them, which we always knew anyway.
Yeah.
But if we're ordering a new material, I don't want any real patient to be a test bunny. Like, I'd rather do that. So because of that, we're having to innovate all the time. I want to be ahead of the game. I don't want to get stale.
No, I think that's good. Do you think influencers have changed the way a lot of people view their own teeth?
Yeah.
Because it's gone from the Hollywood thing to now actually it's influencers, isn't it? The gap in the teeth. But who is it? Dakota Johnson. Yeah, Amy Lee Wood. Yeah, is she keeping it? That's a natural. Yeah. That's just. I
think she said on, I don't know what it was, like Jimmy Kimmel or something.
Yeah.
Like, everyone talks about my teeth, and I just like love it.
Because I think Dakota Johnson had one, but she didn't realise. But it sort of closed up, but she didn't intentionally mean it to.
If you're thinking about what a trend that in dentistry that exists at the moment, cosmetic dentistry, I think it is bringing back natural, and it's not doing nothing. I definitely don't, because people are doing things more than they ever have.
Yeah.
But it's moving away from the massive teeth that like don't fit in your mouth, that are all the same and white and blocky and all this sort of stuff, to having the right tone for you, looking natural, translucencies, textures, and keeping people guessing. It's like, haven't they just got really nice one? And then they're like, that is what people want.